Yeah, boy. Okay, this is the second time I've changed the angle of which I shoot in this room because we've been moving shit around the house and moving all our furniture around the house, trying to sort out our feng shui in the house so that we can get the chi flow moving around in the house nicely. And this house also involves this studio where I make music. So I also wanted to figure out like where can I set up my studio and have all of this stuff where I can set it up where it's nice, where I feel like I'm in the command position as they call it in feng shui. And this is the perfect position. Shout out to my wife who actually suggested that I set it up like this. I had my setup last year on another position, but then I switched up the angle, but then now I've changed it here to kind of like in the middle here, and I have two walls. I have this wall over here, there's a window back here, so you can actually see there's a window here showing outside, and then there's also another wall behind me here. So I love where my setup is set up and I can see everything, like I can see the whole room behind the camera. I know obviously you can't see it, but I feel like this is super inspiring. I like where everything is set up, and I like also what's behind me because I have all this space behind me here. So I have a window here so that I can open just to get some fresh air when I'm making music, to keep that energy flow going, you know what I mean? Because you want to keep that energy flowing and everything. And I also have some wall space where I can hang stuff. Maybe I can get a shelf, or I can hang like maybe some decorations or things like that. And then I also have a wall back here where I can even put like acoustic boards that I can put on this side. We'll do that this year, and I think this is a good position. Big shout out to my wife who helped me find this good position, because when we were moving stuff I actually thought maybe I should look that way and be along that wall, or maybe I should be that way. So I was confused, and then she was like, no, why don't you just put it here, so you're kind of in a command position, you can see all angles of the room and you're just in a nice comfortable place. And I was like, okay, let's try it. Tried it, sat down, felt good, and then I have everything set up. So what's different here with the setup on the desk here is this keyboard is now super in front of me. If you've seen my previous video, you know that this keyboard was on the left side and this laptop was like in the middle. So now this keyboard is right here in front of me, so I can touch the pads, I can touch the keys like this, and then I can also type here and do the shortcuts and everything. And then my studio monitors, and then my monitor in the middle, then I have headphones, audio interface, and then I also have this tube vacuum here. So it's really cool. But now what's throwing me off is that I switched up the keyboard and the laptop, like I switched them. So now I kind of have to get used to the hand movements because I'm used to having the computer here in the middle. So now if I'm trying to like type something or put in a shortcut or anything like that, my hand kind of goes here instead of here. So I kind of have to get used to that. Where you make music is super important, and I feel if it brings the vibes, it gets you inspired. That's why you see a lot of studios just have this vibe going on. It's in a place where someone feels comfortable to make music. Let me know down below how you make your studio feel nice and inspiring for you, and how you position it, because I'm not a professional, but I also had to do my own research to find out, you know, where can I put my studio, where can it be set up super nice. But I think this is the best setup that I can put it on here. Okay, so now I have the camera in hand just so that, you know, you guys can get another different angle. So this is how everything is set up right now as I am sitting. So I have everything set up like this, and I think it's super good. It's super good. And then the wall here on this side here, that's where I'm gonna put stuff. So there's already a painting on this side here, which is right here. Let me move my mic. So I got a painting over here on this side, which is this painting here. So this is just a placeholder. I'm definitely gonna move it away, and then I'm gonna put like acoustic panels so that it catches all the, you know, just to give nice acoustic, it catches all the sound coming from the studio monitors, because the studio monitors are firing directly to that wall. So that's not really gonna sound good. It's really not gonna sound super good. And then I also have this mic. I still have to figure out like the best positioning of this mic so that I can get nice sound, like as you can hear me right now and while I'm doing my videos, and see what I can do with that. But I probably might have to find like a boom arm or something like that, of which I do have one, but then I don't want to attach it to the desk, because when I touch the desk, this mic does not have a shock mount, so it kind of starts, you know, getting these resonances from the desk, and that it just sounds horrible. So I'm pretty happy with this setup. Can't wait to make music and start doing something, you know, and just start getting creative. I feel the, you know, the creative juices flowing. I feel video ideas coming up. So I just wanted to address that and just share with you where I'm set up now, so that I just don't come back and you're like, X, you keep changing angles, you keep changing all these places where you're filming at, and you don't even update us on what's good. But I think where you film and where you make your music is super important, because it helps with your vibe and it helps with how you work, and I think it's super important. But let me know what you think down below. Where do you make your music? Are you like a nomad? Because I know some people are nomads. They just grab their computer, their laptop, and then they just start moving and they go anywhere, which is something that I think I also need to get into as well. You know, maybe go outside and then start making some music outside and see how that feels. But inside, this is where I'm stationed at. This is my station, so I wanted to make the best of it and find the best place I can put my station, where my studio is, and then also hope for the future and, you know, be future proof and think of what's to come in the future in terms of what I was talking about, like the acoustic treatment and everything. And I think that's gonna be really cool. And if we get to 100K, I have a spot for the plaque, bro. I want to put it right here. It's gonna be right here along this wall if we reach 100,000 subscribers. So make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and make sure to drop a like on this video, and I'll see you in my next video. I'm X and I'm out. Peace. Time to make some music now.